Yeeps 2.0 review trailer.
Yeeps 2.0, the biggest update
so
in
cool?
Yeeps history, is only a few days away. But really, it's more than just
an
an update.
Look at Gnome. Gnomes can move. New Gnome. That is so cool, though, right?
Yeeps 2.0 is all about a brand new, gigantic.
We've
rebuilt
mode. I never thought they were going to
into
add
one
that,
cohesive open world. And to do that, we got to work with 5 of our best build teams to show you the peak of Yeeps building. Where are the old maps? Don't worry, they're still here, but I'll cover that part later. Having the maps laid out in an open world like this lets us breathe new life into all the biomes in Yeeps, so that each one can grow into a real place with its own unique gnome society and culture.
That's cool.
And of course, a bigger world also means. We asked you what you wanted to see in Yeeps 2.0. This one came up more than anything. So we delivered. Now you can build taller towers, longer passageways, bigger mazes, and so much more.
Look at that.
This new world is
they added
in every sense of the word.
bulls,
It's full of
cows.
NPCs that you can chat with, trade with, hang out with,
move
and of course,
gnomes.
battle. But not only that, there's also now
bees?
in Yeeps 2.0, time exists. And
They're
based on the time of day,
night.
you may encounter an unexpected pack of visitors. Of course, it is Yeeps, so most of the time it's night. But let me tell you, from experience, looking out at your first Yeeps sunset is something truly breathtaking.
Yeeps.
Now, I'm sure some of you are also curious about the new terrain, and I'll get to that. But first, we need to talk about...
Did they build that?
An open world is complete without secrets to discover
that
and
new
fun
sign
things
is
to
so
do.
weird.
So all throughout this new world, you'll find...
What's the pins?
Yeeps has
Can you buy
tons of
pins
class
now?
modes to choose from. And for the first week of 2.0, we'll be expanding the world with a new map every single day for each of our classic modes. In short, the core game modes of Yeeps are all making a return. But in 2.0, things are even better, because you'll also earn something for every time you play a game. Those gnome societies I mentioned earlier trade with a brand new currency, silver beans. And beans are super easy to rack up. Of course, you can earn beans for playing games, but many of the mobs you see wandering around are also packed full of beans. So if you beat them up or build some contraption, you can accumulate some big bean numbers. You can use these beans all throughout the world, whether it's to trade for early game items, access secret areas, or even fast travel. And beans aren't the only resource hidden in this world. As with any open world, this one is full of hidden treasures and loot. Some of it is pretty easy to find, but there are others hidden in dungeons that require a bit more skill to navigate. This merchant here is always looking for rare treasures from across the Yeeps world. And if you can find some, the merchant won't just give you beans, they'll actually give you a hefty sum of butt coins. That's right, there are now weekly quests to earn even more butt coins and progress faster than ever. That's not the only way we're making our progression faster.
You're serious?
We know that over this past year at Yeeps, we've added hundreds of new building blocks to help our new and returning players keep up. Each week, at random, a few of our older blocks will be made free for everyone. Of course, this is only for old blocks, and you never know what you're going to get. But if you just want to get straight to building, be sure to swing by every week to get your hands on some free blocks. Alright, that's great and all, but where are the,
come on, I wasted so much butt
As with any Yeeps update, we're adding some new gadgets. And we did say this was bigger than a biome, so we didn't just add one or two new gadgets, we added a new gadget for every single biome, and then some. Meaning we're adding more gadgets in this update than we've added in any update since launch. Now, we won't spoil them all here, since it'll be more fun to try it for yourself, but here's one of my favorites, the saw blade launcher. With it, you can rip out a powerful saw blade that rides up walls and slices through heaps of pillars with ease. And speaking of new things,
I thought that would be like
we also added a ton of new mobs, with multiple in every biome, each with different traits, behaviors, and attacks. Some of them can only be found in certain dungeons that you'll have to discover for yourself. But there's a ton of new life everywhere, all over the world, including our first highly requested flying mob.
There's wasps or bees.
A big reason for this new world was to add more customization options for builders. For example, you can change the time of day on your maps, and you can make maps darker than before if you want to have that spooky basement atmosphere. Of course, as we promised, you can make maps way bigger now. You can also just straight up build out a balance. That terrain you see out there is fully customizable, allowing you to shape the flat outside of your map to better match what's inside, or just wall in your entire map if you want. And you can build simple structures, cityscapes, and really anything to make your maps feel more like a part of the world. And of course, last but not least,
that is so cool.
Even though we're excited to level up our map design for the better, we know that sometimes you feel nostalgic for the classics. And the gnomes of this world get that too. So each week, they'll build you a perfect replica of a random classic map from Yeeps' past. That way, this map is available for everyone to play on together in the public world. And in the drop coming right after 2.0, you'll be able to use your beans to have the gnomes build a specific map just for your lobby. That way you can access every single map from Yeeps' entire year-long history whenever you want. So stay tuned for that.
One map equals like 20 beans.
If you hop in during the first week after Yeeps 2.0 launches, you'll also be able to get one more bonus. If you're wondering what the bundle is, this is the Voyager. And in honor of Yeeps 2.0, we're not just giving you one gadget reskin, we're giving you 2. They're reskins of our most iconic classic gadgets,
No,
the bat and helicopter,
we do
but
not
fit
need
for
bat
adventure
reskins.
travel.
We need.
So, are you
We
ready for
need
Yeeps
something
2.0?
original.
We're adding a brand new living open world.
Are they
Over 20
giving
new
us, like,
maps, multiple
10
hidden dungeons and secrets,
they-
tons of
so
new
for this
mobs, a
bundle,
bunch of
they
new
should give
gadgets
us
and new
silver
blocks to mess
beans
with,
and
more building
butt
features,
coins.
more ways to earn butt
This is
coins,
so
a new
cool.
gnome economy,
Okay.
and the return of every map from Yeeps'
This is
history.
beautiful.
This new world is massive, and we didn't even show you half of what's out there. So make sure you're there on Thursday to see it for yourself. See you out there.
No way. Oh my gosh. That's beautiful. Well, since 2.0 is tomorrow, I'm gonna go say goodbye to the maps. Why is no one on? Huh. I don't care. This is
What the
crazy.
heck?
This is-
Yo! Yo! Yo!
Getting chased by Crazy Mountain!
People hate me.
just gonna be different. Not being able to have these new more. I want to see if they started up the portal any more. I know they finished it, but like, that's crazy. I'm assuming. Okay, this is so cool. So you're telling me this is supposed to bring us to the open world?
Yes.
So hard to
us all to
believe.
Yeeps 2.0.
I know. Just saying
I'm
goodbye
excited.
to the final map.
Wait,
What's
content
going
created.
on here? Why is there block?
Wait, dude.
Bunch of free job applications.
Not saying goodbye to the final maps.
Guys, tomorrow is
Well, I know they're coming back, but it's just gonna be good to say bye.
Hey, where are you? Let me see my pins, boy. Where are you?
Dude, this was such a good map too. I especially liked Playground
That's
because
stupid. What?
all the stuff you could do in it.
What? Damn stupid. Nope, you're not stupid.
I need to do my daily.
I got with that thing mode. I don't have been playing the game for a
Theo
while.
Pizza, I don't know. Nice.
Hold on.
The content creator.
7.
Gave me
This is just crazy. But bye
15 months?
guys.